Good appropriate time of day greeting for everyone. Let's see, it's been a few days, but as I recall, I did some other tests, and it looks like the hunting knife gives like 10% less than the machete in a brief little creative stint, just to see what happened. So we are, in general, I do have some kind of bad news. I know that you guys all decided to watch this channel because you're in awe and just, compellingly fascinated by me just digging endless tunnels or digging up clay and, doing nothing else besides that. I mean, this is like the official mining channel, right? But we are shifting to a point in the game where we're actually going to be going out and doing stuff. I understand if some people can't bear the thought of this, but I ask, to try to deal with the change as best you can, really. Okay, so we have a shotgun, we have all this going, that's going for a long time, but we're about to run out of lead. So let's run out the lead. We also have a lot of steel that's been output, and we're going to need even more still. Melt down more iron here. Let's fill these up. Okay, so we're maximized there. We got somebody outside. We do need to be creating stuff on the workbench. For example, we're going to make a bunch of fire axes, and then we're going to make a bunch of each, technically. So the stuff we have to sell is about that, so we're definitely going to need at least 4 more machete blades as well. So we can make more machetes, but this is going to take a while. In the meantime, do we have much money at all? We don't really have that much money currently. And our one workbench, at least, is kind of all used up there. What does it take for another workbench? We need 20 mechanical parts, that's the biggest problem. And for making a wrench, we need... We're going to go make another wrench. Sorry guys, making this wrench first. And making that wrench will allow us to go out and get the more mechanical parts to make other stuff, right? So, what does each mechanical part take? So if I needed 5 of them, I'd need 10 forged steel and 5 duct tape. I could do that. I'm not sure I want to bother doing that. I can get the other workbench up going soon enough. And our food is already down 4%. We could use more to drink. We could use a potato. That's another kind of big thing. If we got meat stew, we'd be able to heal ourselves significantly faster. But that just has to be something down the line for right now. That'll be about another 5 minutes. We're going to make sure we go pick up the 2 crates today as well. And we're not going to need the shovel as we go out. How are we doing on clay in general? We still got over 20,000. We're going to put our shovel over here. These hunting knives we no longer need. We don't need that machete either. That wrench we do want. Can we make a paintbrush? What does a paintbrush require? Wood and animal hide. Voila, it is a paintbrush. We go to materials. That requires decorations. So we need to find the decorations if we want to get these wood supplies and that kind of stuff. Okay. We need decorations for that. In the meantime, we can melt these down. This wrench should just be about done. Excellent. 400 quality wrench. So we're going to get more parts. That allows us to set up a second workbench. This is still busy outputting stuff. We're just going to use so much forged steel long term. Just keep outputting it. About a minute till that's there. This is all just doing its own stuff. Fantastic. But we still know how to disassemble shotguns. We can go take these over to the vendor and see what he has, and we'll know whether we need to take machetes back or not. I'm kind of, I don't know, like I'm not sure what I want to really do in the meantime, because going there too soon doesn't help. But I'm fine being over in the day 10 and day 13 areas. And you know what, we have had so much success with our grain alcohol. Which apparently sells for quite a bit too. So we'll keep some with us, I guess. Like, I'm not really planning on looting a bunch of things when it comes down to it. Alright. Now put all that. We're gonna go start investigating stuff. We had a screamer die somewhere over here. Brilliant. Today's probably not going to be the best for leveling either. Looks like our plants may be grown as well. Unfortunately, we're just kind of killing time at the start of the day here. Oh, we could actually make a better machete, couldn't we? And then we'll eventually want to expand this corn stuff. Oh, there's a little horde coming by. That gives us something to do, I guess. But now our inventory isn't as full as we'd like. It isn't as clear as we'd like. Okay. Whoa, why did you start swinging over there? That went better than I expected it to. Be blunt. Did take up like all of our stamina though there. I forgot to keep track of that. That could have gone badly. Better question is, why are some of the bodies exploding? Why would you do that? Oh, we got corn. Oh, I guess they landed on bad spots. That is very frustrating. So that is less insulation than what we have, so we're not going to wear that for right now. Another white football jersey. You know, at this rate, with side stuff here, what do you got here? We might be fine not having to go to the vendor at all. Or at least we have other stuff to sell to the vendor, might be more accurate. That went a lot better than I expected in terms of just mowing down those zombies, I'm gonna admit. We were able to like one-shot all of them like that for a bit. That was pretty crazy. Okay, so we got all of this. Sure, let's go sell our stuff really fast. It's a good chunk of this we can sell, probably including some of the purple stuff. I don't know how much they're actually going to be worth, but that'd be worth like 28, 24. So at minimum, let's sell this. And if we repair it, it goes from 28 to 49. Yeah, okay. So at noon is the next supply drop. Look at those beautiful crates. Oh, and we also should have a bunch of gunpowder, I think, and maybe grain alcohol too. I forget that we can pick up.
Sell only the best merchandise.
Well, that is fantastic. I have only the best stuff for you here, sir. You buy that, you will. I think that's everything. So we're at 4,000 right now. Okay, so iron chest armor, probably already, yeah, we already have much better. There's a crossbow schematic, paintings, wall coverings, shotgun shells, we could buy a bunch of if we wanted to. There is more fertilizer. Oh, that's much more important. Yeah, we will definitely take that. We'll go ahead. I don't really care about the AK right now.
Great doing business with you.
Let's go ahead and read these.
Welcome, survivor. Feel free to look around.
Crossbow schematic is going to presumably be better than the wooden bow. So you still have 2 fire axes, 2 shovels, and 1 pickaxe, so I can sell 2, 1, and 1, so I can only sell 4 things here. You do not have any potatoes. Yeah, and I can sell 1 more machete to you. Okay, so that's what things are looking like right now.
I thank you, kind sir.
Look at that, it's almost time for the supply drop. Did I hear a zombie over here? It sounded pretty close. Eh. Not gonna waste my time worrying about it. What to do. I'm probably gonna have to just run and go get the crate when it pops down. I'm not sure I'm gonna have enough inventory for all 3, to be frank. I'll grab these and we can get ready to replant them. I should also use the cement mixer to be making more fertilizer, and I should look at being able to make more cement mixers. Alright, bring it, plane. Where are you gonna drop the supply crate this time? off we go. Level 83, and we need more points, right? So we want to get Sexual Tyrannosaurus, which requires 2 more levels, so level 85. I'm probably going to at least use the bow till I run out of steel arrows, though. Oh, there actually is a road over there. That's more promising than I had feared. Come on, grab the farm. The downside is we're going to have to go diving again here. Alright, so it does cross. That is pretty deep, damn. So there is a road that allows us to go across with a mini bike later, so that's nice. And I'm not sure we want to get any more of the harvesting thing. In fact, it may have been a bad idea to get... Technically, we might have wanted to leave it back there. Though, arguably, if I am trying to machete stuff later on, then it actually isn't a bad situation. But basically, if I get any more points in the machete, the blade knife master thing, I'm definitely going to be one-shotting corpses, like from deer. I did try this in a creative mode game where I just, maxed it out just to examine what would happen. So you get a little more than half as much, but it is definitely a major downgrade when you go from two-shotting it to one-shotting it. So it's even more of an impact than going from three-shotting to two-shotting, technically. I don't know what's going on with this kind of weird layer right here, but... Wait. Did I just get turned around? I guess I got turned around. Yeah, okay. This is weird. I'm gonna have to go drop these off, then go back and get more stuff. Man, that is far down there. I'll be kind of annoyed if I drown here trying to get the supply crate. By kind of annoyed, of course, mean very annoyed. Alright, I'm waiting for my stamina to be maximized because I don't know how crazy this is gonna get. Here we go. $80, $70, $60, $50, so this is already gonna be bad. $40, $30, come on, get to the surface. Woo-wee. Okay. That was fun, and by fun I mean that was not fun. Kind of feels like, is it really too much to ask you to not dump it in the bottom of a river? I don't have scuba gear. care about that. They have shotgun slug schematic, rocket launcher parts. Did we only get... Ooh, we got a sniper rifle stock. Not amazing quality, but, you know, 450s isn't bad. Oh right, it's on the other side over there. I don't need to continue over here. Don't care about that. And at this point, by the way, I should take off the duster. We also don't really need to be looting as much random stuff, but the trash can actually hold surprisingly useful things like schematics. But we have plenty of cars here that we can... I should have left the shovel behind after all. This was not how I haven't played for a few days. I make no excuse, I screwed up. And we're definitely at the point where I'm not even sure we're going to have time to get more mechanical parts right now. And that's something I definitely should do. One of the whole reasons I have a wrench like this. Hello, sir. How are you? I mean, honestly, he's the one that scares me the most. Out of things that I consider meleeing, basically. Because he can hit really hard. Everything else with a good whack falls over in one hit, it seems like. Except for the even slower lady fat zombies. Leveling up slowly but surely. Don't worry, at might we'll still play Minecraft. What do we got? Magnum? 600 quality sniper barrel? Oh, we'll take that. Didn't harvest the other guy's body, did I? Well, that now fills me up, doesn't it? Okay, well I guess I need to go. Then here's the new question, is there anything here I don't care about enough to keep? Probably the thing of water. Why am I just tossing that out? Because we have a deer over there. We need a spot for animal hide, or meat. And we need a spot for hides, damn it. Okay, Lester, we're gonna overheat a bit. So if we wind up doing 25% more damage, we're going to... Oh, we got our stag party challenge done. One of the nice things about the bow is that, man, we're kind of, alright. One of the nice things about the bow is immediately after firing, you can, swap to another weapon. With the crossbow, you reload after firing. I'm not sure why you can't just, set it aside and reload it next time you pull it out, but that's how it works in like every other game with guns that I've ever played. You can fire and then, in fact, in things like Counter-Strike, they're like, hey, it's much better to swap to a pistol if you run out of, ammunition in your main weapon rather than trying to reload it. Alright, so if we're taking a mini bike, we do have to make that kind of curve there. So if we do wind up using a mini bike here, I think I might set up like barriers on the sides so that I don't accidentally drive off. Seems like that'd be useful. So I can do up to 25% more damage. So part of the question is going to be knife guy at this point. Blade weapons is at 19% damage. That winds up at 28% at maximum. But then we also have the increase from the machete just getting better. So that's going to be part of the question, like, did we wind up making a bad decision with knife guy? Because if we wind up with max quality machete one-shotting them, then that was unfortunate. Though at that point, if we're going to already do that anyway, then we probably might as well just embrace it. Hey, why are there so many zombies around my house? Hey, you. See, if that hit me, that would really hurt. You got brass. I don't want to give up brass. I can give up one corn seed. I don't know if we're going to actually be back to plant anything today at this rate, though. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Fighting flesh comes over here. I'll go ahead and put down all this stuff, which should be for replanting. Meat goes there. In our shotgun crate, we don't actually get anything. In our cell crate, we can put these. We're getting more first aid kits at least. We also put a bunch of health related stuff here. Antibiotics. Moldy bread, sham sandwiches. So in our ammo crate, we put all the stuff that gets turned into ammo. I guess beer would go here. Moldy bread goes there. You all go down here. This is our rifle crate, so really hunting rifle will go up top. And then, alright, that's our pistol crate. And this is our shotgun, and we'll go ahead and put the rocket launcher stuff here, but eventually we're going to put the rocket launcher in another row of boxes up top. Really not expecting to shovel anything at this point. So let's do that. I guess we took some damage from running over some stuff. So I can eat 4 more. How much did we get done here? All of them are done. Okay. Okay. You can make 6 of those. Let's deliver him to make more of the rest, obviously, here. We do have the machete blades built. So tomorrow we're going to go around selling more stuff. So for right now we need to get over to there, and we need to harvest more mechanical parts. Those are 2 things. Get more mechanical parts so we can make more crucibles, so we can make another workbench. And we want to retrieve the crate over there and see what it is. Hello, fat dude. Moved to level 84, which again is not all that impressive. There's our crate over there. We're overheating. Alright, so I need to take this off. It still may be becoming overheating, but at least it's not going to be as bad. Being able to make blue quality tools flat out is definitely putting a smile on my face. Significantly faster. We've got a nice battery there. Got 6 mechanical parts out of that, so that alone I think brings us up enough to make another workbench, but then we need another 20 past that. That got us another 5. Should probably go grab the crate at least, then we'll keep going after cars. At a minimum though, we got enough to make our second workbench. And then we'll see about making 2 more crucibles as well. This is definitely a point where I'm wishing we had. Come on, you two, let's say hello. Let's try this out for the first time ever. That worked out well, don't you think? Oh, look at that. I basically didn't want to waste the time kiting them around, and we could use the shotgun skill, right? So 1 blast each, that made it so that the next knife had actually dropped him over. And voila. Another one. We have the ability to make our own chem station now though. That's nice. Alright, time to go gather whatever mechanical parts we can before nightfall. It's kind of funny because it feels like early on the best XP is killing zombies, but then late game the best XP is mining. Still need a potato, though. Man, there's a severe lack of car skeletons over here. I'm not gonna bash up some of the stuff here. Gotta let our stamina recover. Oh, you know what? We're learning low on time. The great and the words of somebody somewhere. Screw it, we're just going for it. But even the grain alcohol isn't able to keep up. Got another crappy engine, that's good, we can use that for another cement mixer. So I do like see another car up there, but that's even further away. If we wanted mechanical parts, we still need a few more. We had ideally would need, what, 26 total? That only gave us 2. On the left side, we at least know where that other car is, don't we? So let's go check it out. We can at least run indefinitely right now. The nice thing about the crossbow, though, is you obviously don't have to actually aim to fire. You don't have to knock the arrow back in order to fire it. So if you're getting chased by a zombie bear, you don't have. You can just, fire and turn and keep moving while reloading. So I'm not going to deny that part is definitely a plus. You got anything good? More gas and a lead car battery. Don't really care about you or you. And there's a deer here. Just don't know what I can do about the deer. I would need to just clear up 2 spaces, right? It seems foolish to not do this. So I need room for the meat, and I need room for the hides. That clears up 1. I guess I could drop the egg. I don't really need the egg. You know what? Let's scrap the short iron pipes. We can easily replace those too. Alright, let's get back. We got 2.5 minutes to get back. We're gonna have to make it back up to the cover of darkness. can be running the entire way there, so that's good. I wonder what my athletics actual score is up to now, but I'm definitely not taking the time to check until I get back to safety. At this point, I'm basically expecting to burn 1 grain alcohol. You know, that's currently active, then I'll burn another one for mining overnight. Or maybe I'll burn a beer overnight instead. I think we have like 2 now, right? Coffee also gives less of a wellness hit, so that would also work. I wonder if they all last the same duration or not. Might actually make it back before night actually hits. And that little wolf thing that I tried to create has been completely useless. Here's another cave. Alright, yeah, there's another cave there. It's like, all I'm trying to do is to get you wolves to actually chase me. Like, normally that's how the game is supposed to work. Alright, we made it. Oh, that was bad. That was annoying. Okay, so you're done there. You're outputting. We're going to need at least 2 more machete blades to maximize our current machete, though. Is 484 good enough? That's a gain of 16 we could have. Engines and batteries and all that kind of stuff. You can go here. Didn't we have a mini bike section actually over there? We did. So we're going to take the mini bike stuff and put it in the mini bike section. Though this isn't actually the mini. This is bulk storage. I'm just using it as a mini bike for now. I forgot. And I'm trying to keep track of multiple games here. So we have enough mechanical parts. Excellent. Electrical parts, oil, animal hide, spring, plus fragment, iron, leather, and fat bone. You go up here. You go up there. This is all medical supplies. You go down there. You go over here. You go into the sell this category 2. So now we grab this. So we need to make some shovels now. Oh man, it's not even done with all of their stuff. Okay, well we'll need to check back at some point here. Okay, so we want to make another workbench at a minimum, right? So that means we need a hammer and a wrench. We're going to put our old wrench into here so it's not accidentally used. And then we're going to want cement mixers. We'll take 25 forged iron, 4 springs. got everything but the small engine, which is right there. So we have that now. Maybe with that we can also speed up the production of other stuff. So really it's just happy news all around. I'd only grab one, I meant to grab two. Okay. And then we do have 6 beer. Okay, we'll put the grain alcohol aside for the moment. We also have enough other first aid stuff. I feel more comfortable actually taking these. I think we have snow somewhere around here. There we go. So we're going to need more of this for sure, so let's make 90 of you. Okay. We'll also need murky water for other stuff. We already know that. Workbench is getting close to done, which will allow us to start machetes and and cement mixers and crucibles soon. Alright, we were going to make 2 crucibles first, weren't we? But we could still... Crucibles, we need just clay and stone. I think we're going to make the crucibles first. Do you know what? Mechanical parts just requires that, right? Forged steel, you output more. Alright, so we have our workbench. Put it back there. Fantastic. We could start the crucible, but we don't want to do that quite right away. Ultimately, we want to make 2 crucibles, don't we? We need more forged iron for that. Besides, in the meantime, what we want to be doing is we want 6 machetes, which shouldn't take too long. And then we also need, so this was, okay, so that's actually going to cover all of that, okay. So basically our stock of goods to sell. So we want mechanical parts. So we make 8 of those. And then with that, we can make 2 crucibles. See, the only... Alright, we can make both of them right here. Okay, so then the catch is what do we need for the cement mixer? Cement mixer can be made here. So we have 17 minutes until that's ready, so that won't be until like 8 AM tomorrow. We won't really want to move out until like 8 AM tomorrow, basically. So we'll have time to be mining overnight. And we want more than just 6 machetes though, but that's all we can sell for now. We'll make more later, obviously. Those will get sold. For the cement mixer, what we still need are the mechanical parts, which need time to finish here. So we combine these together. We go from 26 to 27. That takes us from 27.94 to Pretty minor difference, but why not? So 1, 2, 3, 4, we can actually leave this alone for a bit, so we can actually go start mining. We'll come back for the parts and start everything else after that. We've already spent a third of the night just fiddling around here. And we should grab some of the actual good first aid kits at this point. I definitely don't want to die and be like, well, you know, we died, but... So right now, our base over here is like at 776 east, right? So we have a while to go. And frankly, it's okay if we dig a bit too far east. Or we did not get our shovel back. Which, as we can see, what is going to wind up being important. Okay, so we need our shovel. Honestly, let's make another shovel. Because I feel like we can like this. Well, the shovels we make are now better than this, you know. So let's repair you. Then let's see if that helps. Yes, that helped considerably, didn't it? I don't know how much of a difference it'll make, but we have the resources to do it, so I want to do it. All these machetes are done. Fantastic. We can put them on the block to sell. And that'll be sold, right? We need to be here in like a minute and a half, but we really have time. We can come back at like dawn. The trader doesn't even open until 6 a.m., right? So... 20 and 18 is probably the most we can actually get. On the bright side, at level 100 we'll definitely be able to one-shot this. Oh, we're already out of stamina. Okay. So then we know that if we get a mini bike, we can in fact drive over to that other town, which is good. I still think it may be a good idea for us to just plan on setting up a base over there to store stuff, though. And that we can stay there overnight. Whether we'll get that done by day 21, I'm not sure. And we do all of day 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21, so I guess it means we have effectively 5 more days, don't we? So we could probably do that, just get a bunch of concrete and rebar frames and some wood for spikes and spike up the place. It can be the same size or smaller than this. It's just another base, really. Meanwhile, we're busy chalking up all sorts of stone and iron. And once we get up to like 550 plus, or even 600 eventually, you know, we'll certainly be going and chopping up the iron rocks on the surface. Just probably not at night, you know? Closing in on 85, where we'll be able to pick up Sexual Tyrannosaurus. Then as we keep going up, let's see, it's taking 4 levels each for the next 2 mine tools and weapons. Well, the beer's already gone. That lasted like 2 hours, didn't it? Or less. Did that only last like 1 hour? Alright, so we're drinking this at about 3. So we're expecting that this is going to be gone by 4 or 5. Is it really only an hour duration on the beer? No, maybe no wonder I thought the grain alcohol seemed to last forever, because it does, relatively speaking. 4 hours. I remember not being overly impressed by coffee and beer in the past. And perhaps this is why, because then I drank corn alcohol out of necessity in that Friends game. To try to get cover more distance during the day. I was traveling like 4 kilometers to try to meet up with her for the evening. So we're down to doing less damage per swing because our tool is under half. Going down from losing, instead of getting consistently 4 to alternating. That's not so good. The problem is, will we actually repair? How much of a difference will repairing it make? Because you see, we're losing 1 iron per 2 swings right now. It's cutting our iron production by 12.5%. So let's see. So that claims we're doing 305. Back up to 311. That I did not mean to do. Oh man, I can't even fix it till I finish breaking it. That's kind of funny. We're 31 over. We never picked up the gunpowder yesterday. Whoops. I'm sure our leveling's going to be slowing down a bit here too. In general. I don't remember what I started. Yeah, so that... It doesn't last very long. guess we can keep drinking the beer. Pretty sure scrapping it just is broken glass. Yeah, we can't actually get the hops back out of it at this point. So the upside is that the beer doesn't give us any wellness loss. That is the upside. The downside is that it doesn't last very long. Well, what to do? Stuff's not gonna be ready for a bit. And honestly, the cement mixer isn't that urgent of a thing, so let's just keep mining for now. Wonder how long the coffee lasts. So we should try to replant that, you know, sometime in the next day or two. Alright, I should swap to the next video, shouldn't I?